Hey y'all, thank y'all for joining. Y'all pardon me now for being on camera, okay? I washed my braids tonight, so I'm in here looking like Erica. I'm in here looking like Erica Badu with this damn towel on my head. So y'all pardon me, okay? I will see you guys on camera in the morning for Car Chronicles. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the show. Not gonna hold you guys long, all right? Because child, listen, I've been kicking out lives today. I'm tired as hell. So let's get it on. All right. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right. First topic, honey. Porsha is out here trying to throw a little subliminal towards, I'm gonna say Simon, okay? Nobody told you to run out here and pick Simon, Porsha. I feel like you picked your poison, and you definitely got it when you got Simon. Okay, if you would have went somewhere and sat your ass down, you would have been all right. The same way you did with, I feel like you did the same thing with Dennis. If you would have sat yourself down somewhere, but you wanted to go out here and have a baby, and wound up picking somebody who was a cheater, which is Dennis, all right, who also was friends with Simon. So I don't know what the hell she was thinking, but every single relationship that Porsha's ever been in has been a catastrophe, probably including the one that she's in now. But let's go ahead and get into what Porsha had to say. Okay, child, shout out to Shade Room, and let's go ahead and share before I forget. I'm sipping on rum punch too, so y'all bear with me, child. All right, boom.
Woman has a certain power or has a certain goddess energy. There are some men that get with us and they want to tear us down. So we honestly all have to be careful. All of us women who are upward, we have businesses, we have things. We have to be careful because even though you would think, oh, men are just falling at our feet, they actually get with us and then hate on us. They get with us and want to conquer us, want to tear us down. So we have to be very vigilant. We have to pray for a certain level of discernment when we date, because when men come around, you have to be able to feel his spirit and not what he's saying, because baby, they will run your ass through a tornado and you won't know what happened. A woman has a certain power or has a certain goddess energy. There are some men that get with us and they want to tear us down. So we honestly all have to be careful. All of us women who are upward, we have businesses, we have things. We have to be careful because even though you would think, oh, men are just falling at our feet, they actually get with us and then hate on us. They get with us and want to conquer us, want to tear us down. So we have to be very vigilant. We have to pray for a certain level of discernment when we date, because when men come around, you have to be able to feel his spirit and not what he's saying, because baby, they will run your ass through a tornado and you won't know what happened.
So did you pray for discernment in this relationship you're in now, Porsha, or did you just jump into something for a storyline and because you were tired of being alone? I'm going to say because you were tired of being alone and you need a storyline. That's what everyone seems to think and or see in this situation. But hey, if you're having fun, it is what it is. She's an adult. She can do whatever she wants to do. But I feel like Porsha should definitely slow down and assess her situations that she continue to find herself in. Okay. We always talk about it over here. It takes healing after you, first of all, come out of a marriage, especially as toxic as it was with Simon and with everything that she went through and she's still going through. But at the end of the day, ultimately it's her life. Porsha always has this thing in her where she wants to preach to everybody and give everyone else good advice that she never seems to follow when it comes to herself. But it is what it is. Shout out to Shade Room, though. Nevertheless, moving right along, y'all can sound off on that topic. Let's get into some Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Blueface says that Chrisean Rock had 3 abortions by him, one of which he drove her to the hospital to get. But he pretty much let's go ahead and get into what he had to say. Shout out to Been Living It. Okay, Been Live Entertainment. I'm sorry. Let's get into it.
She said that she had 3 abortions for you?
Yeah, I don't know how true that is, honestly. I could only vouch for about 1.
Okay, you know
that I
one
took
abortion.
Her to.
You took her there. Okay. So when she told you that she was pregnant, you said, I don't want to have the baby?
Yeah. Yeah. Every time.
Every time.
Yeah, okay. I know her, I know you're not living a life of somebody who's even almost or even can get ready if you have one,
Right. Because then around that time, a sex tape actually leaks with the 2 of you.
Yeah.
She put that out?
Yeah.
Now, look, you're out there and so forth, but a sex tape is a little different. You got kids. And,
yeah, and she just did that just to make somebody else mad. So I'm like, damn, you put the shit out for free. We could have at least made some money, That was my whole thing. Like, if you was going to do it anyway, like, you know, do it the right way. But, you know, she's just very impulsive, sporadic, irrational.
Right, because
is there a right way to put out an sex tape? I mean, how about don't put it out at all? Especially if you have children, what's the probability of them seeing it? Even if they don't see it now, whatever is out there, especially on the internet, is forever. I'm gonna say it again, it's forever. Even if you take it down, someone else has screen recorded it, screenshotted it. Like there's no getting rid of it once it hits the internet. So I really wish people understand that. Don't put things out there that you don't want to be found out or to be posted or to be talked about, because that's ultimately what's going to happen. I'm very shocked at Chrisean Rock for not understanding that she really shouldn't have had this baby. She don't have time for a baby. Chrisean seems like she's still growing in the brain herself. She was very reckless while she was pregnant, hence the reason her son turned out the way that he has. But Blueface pretty much says he did not want any pregnancy that Chrisean had, 3 of which he says 1 of which he took her to the hospital to have, but he says that she's been pregnant all of 3 times, and he told her each time that he did not want that child. So I feel like she had this child in order to probably keep him. I just saw another video where Blueface was saying that he is done with Chrisean forever since she tried to have him sent back to prison. He said that's a no-go for him because that's something he's not planning to ever do. But he says that she threatened to send him back to jail because she called him begging to be back with him, and he said no. So she used the threat of calling and having him violated to have him put back in jail. I think that's some dirty shit. I told y'all she wanted to be back with him, how she was acting when he initially got out, how she was dressed with the skimpy attire with no shirt on and, you know, barely there clothes and sitting all in his lap and rubbing all over him, kissing all over him. He wasn't feeling it. But he pretty much said, hey, he's dating everybody else but her. But he says that Chrisean repeatedly called him and he told her, I don't want to be with you. This is over between us. Let's just co-parent. And she threatened to call and have him violated, to have him locked back up. So meaning like she's going to call and lie on him or say that he's doing something that he's not doing, to have him violated, to have him in jail because she can't have him. That's some dirty ish. I keep saying Chrisean is a dangerous individual. If she's not setting you up for somebody to beat you up or unalive you, allegedly, then she's on this kind of time. Why would you want this man to be locked up when he has children to help take care of, including allegedly yours, which I don't feel he's a father. But if he wants to stand up and or step up to say that he is the father and take care of this child, great for him. But Chrisean definitely needs to find somebody to give her some great therapy, because this is just not the move at all. Okay, I didn't know that she was pregnant 3 times, but am I shocked by it? No, absolutely not. But let's move along. Stay away from people like that, honey, who try to lie on you to put you in situations that will cost you your freedom. And shout out to Blueface for realizing that she definitely is not the one. Not that he's such a great person either, but the fact that he is avoiding the toxicity that he and Chrisean used to share when they were continuously going back and forth, because it was very much so draining. Every day, every other day, it was something with the two of them. So I'm happy that he's choosing to move on and be toxic elsewhere versus with her, because that's exactly what it is. All right, let's get into some love and marriage Huntsville BS. Martell is still out here working illegally without builder's license, and he's on national television talking about it. This could ultimately be a bad thing for him, because Martell is not licensed to build anything, including a fucking treehouse. But he continuously hops on national television to make himself feel or appear to be this master builder, which we all know the last house that he built, he can't sell nor rent because it was not built up to code. All right. And Chris Fletcher is going to bring that up in this situation, or in this scene rather, as well. He's trying to solicit Destiny to help sell this house that he's trying to build, because she's now acquired her not her builder's license, but her real estate license again. She's trying to sell properties herself. If you guys remember, she and Kimmy celebrated selling a property together some months back. So Destiny is back into her real estate bag. I don't know how many houses she sold, but y'all know she is very close friends with Martell. Martell can do no wrong when it comes to her. So she has solicited herself to work very closely with Martell and help him try to sell some properties. But Chris Fletcher is going to enlighten him. And you guys can see Chris is not buying the bullshit that Martell is talking about. And he knows the train wreck that's waiting to happen. So Martell is trying to build this $1 million home and have it sold. He's sitting here with the blueprints on the table, and Chris is just like, yeah, dude, no. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will be playing and stopping because I do have to give commentary in between. Thank you, guys. Let's get into it. Shout out to all.
And what's the square footage?
10,000.
Well, I'll say it's 11,500, including the garage.
Is it going to be heat and cool?
No, I'm just saying in terms of this total square footage. Yeah, but heat and cool is 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about a year.
No. Hopefully not even 8 months, really.
Aggressively 8 months.
Yeah. It could be shorter than that. It depends on my group of guys, incentives and things like that that I offer. Because, you know, we can, as long as the noise is down, you know, we can turn on lights and things like that and work.
Yeah. I mean, you're picking a good time going into after the winter, you know, sometimes it's too cold. You can't pour the cement and certain things you can't do. But going into the spring and the summer.
And the building market is good now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really
it is.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely in Huntsville.
Yeah. And my thing is we don't even have anything like this on the ground, you know, because some people be like, I don't think this is a sale. 3.5 million, I don't think it's the reason y'all don't think it's a sale is because we don't have this type of inventory. You know, we don't have like no new multi-million-dollar properties on the market. So I feel this is something good for all of us, you know?
Okay. Yeah. And did you give a timeline on when you said you would like for it to be closed or?
What do you mean?
How long would you, before you say I want to move into this thing, you want to be on the market?
Remember, you did the last one, the last house that didn't sell, and you moved Arion in there.
Yeah.
So if you build this one, how long?
You got to print, Chris.
Yeah, I think there's some collectively.
Martell just doesn't think about what he's doing when he's doing it. I think he thinks of an idea. He don't think about, oh, is this a great idea? How am I going to pull this off? Is it going to be within the law of me doing this? You're not supposed to be building anything without a builder's license, Martell. We all know Martell has tried 3 to 4 times to pass the builder's license, and he cannot pass it. And I think the proof of that is the house that he tried to build with this huge ass garage on it that he tried to put on the market. And they pretty much told him, you cannot sell this house, and you damn sure cannot rent this house. So he wound up moving Arion in there because he couldn't do shit with the house. They put some type of paperwork on the house where he couldn't do anything with it. So Arion now lives in the house that Martell that they showed on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I want to say a season maybe back that Martell was showing, saying that he was trying to sell. He did not build the house properly. So now Arion is staying in a house that's not built properly because Martell can't seem to sell the house. So now he's trying to build another house, and he is not well versed in real estate or building. Obviously, if you can't build or know what to do, the dimensions and stuff like that on paper, you damn sure ain't gonna know what to do when you get the fucking hammer in your hand. So he is trying to build a $1 million something home without having the knowledge of how to build. And everybody's trying to tell his stupid ass at this table, like, do you think this is a good idea? Chris is telling him, look what happened to the last property that you tried to build, Martell. Now he's saying, oh, I have a team. He's really building himself up to think that mentally he still thinks that he is in the same space that he was in when he and Mel were together, when they had a team of people working together, building homes, property preservation and all this stuff. He's not supposed to be doing any of that. Mind you, he's already been sued for trying to build someone else's property that he did not finish and ran off with the money. Y'all remember we talked about that. So Martell is full of shit. Let's continue.
That we didn't come up with. Yeah, I feel that the 3 of us plus Kel, we come together and set a time frame.
Yeah. Before you make your decision?
Yeah, in terms of like, okay, if it don't sell in this time frame, then yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That don't even make no damn sense. Chris don't even sound like he's convinced to even be in the middle of this bullshit. One more time, all right?
Footage?
10,000. Well, I'll say it's 11,500, including the garage.
Is it going to be heating?
When he asked you, Martell, how big is the house? What's the square footage of the house? The fucking garage is attached to the house. So why would you not give him the total square footage of the home with the garage included? Like he done excluded the garage. Oh yeah, the house, you know. When he said the house, the garage is a part of the house. So you can definitely add the square footage that the house that's in, you know, connected to the garage with the house. I mean, damn, you see that slow?
Cool.
No, I'm just saying in terms of this total square footage. Yeah, but heat and cool is 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about a year.
No.
You don't even know how long it's going to take to build this house. Now, if you are a real builder and this is something that you've done for many, many years, if you well versed in real estate and building and have a real builder's license, okay, to know dimensions and all this other stuff that comes with being a master builder, then simple questions that a real estate agent, barely a real estate agent, we'll call her that because she probably just barely passed the damn test, that's asking you should be able to answer those questions without a problem. We already know Chris Fletcher. I don't even think Chris has his real estate license back. Y'all know his real estate license were revoked because he was doing some fraudulent activity. So I don't even know if Chris can actually be in on this deal as well. I damn near forgot about that. Do y'all remember that Chris Fletcher had all of these situations that he had going on where he was, and it was $20,000 here, $20,000 that they revoked his license. So he's going to have to reapply for his real estate license. So I don't even think Chris can be in on this said deal that they're talking about at the table.
Hopefully not even 8 months, really.
Aggressively 8 months.
Yeah, it could be shorter than that. It depends on my group of guys, incentives and things like that that I offer.
When you get a group of guys, Martell, now y'all know he was still trying to work under a business, I think that he and Mel started. He didn't automatically, I don't think he let that business go. It was a business that he had going on when he and Mel were together. Because I looked up something Holt and Holt Realty or something like that he's actually building right now. I don't know if Melody knows about this, but he's kind of building under this business that he created called Holt and Holt Realty. Who is the other Holt? Who is Holt and Holt Realty? Who is that, Martell?
Because we can, as long as the noise is down, we can turn on lights and things like that and work.
Yeah,
how is the noise going to be down with you working? Hammering, let me tell you something. Hammering in the middle of the night is loud. When people are trying to sleep, depending on unless y'all are building in the woods like Tisha and Marceau out there with the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. Okay? Unless you're building in the middle of the woods out there in bedrock like Tisha and Marceau, if you are hammering, drilling, sawing in the middle of the night, people are going to hear that. So there is no quiet way to build a home. Martell, okay? I'm sorry. There is no quiet way to build a home. I've never heard of a quiet hammer. I've never heard of a silent saw, but let's get into it.
You're picking a good time going into after the winter, sometimes it's too cold. You can't pour the cement and certain things you can't do, but going into the spring and the summer.
And the building market is good now.
Oh yeah,
really
it is.
Good.
The building market may be good, but motherfucker without a builder's license should not be building. Let's continue.
Yes, definitely in Huntsville.
Yeah, and my thing is we don't even have anything like this on the ground, because some people be like, I don't think this is a sale. 3.5 million, I don't think it's
Martell, you couldn't even sell a $200 and something thousand home. Now you're trying to sell $1 million or something home. Like, I'm gonna need you to start at ground zero and work your way up. If you could not sell a home that you purchased illegally, mind you, okay? Because we already talked about that, how he had Belinda going out here buying these getting these whatever those were, some type of I forget the name of them, but anyway, he wasn't supposed to be doing that, selling them to him for $1, some illegal shit. All right, so you couldn't even sell your house that was barely $300,000. So now you're out here trying to build a $3-point-something million home in Huntsville, Alabama, without a builder's license. Good luck, Martell. You're going to be stuck with another property that your ass cannot sell, and you're going to be responsible for paying taxes and everything else on properties that you don't even have the money to pay your rent where you're staying, according to what Melody was saying. Melody was saying he moves like every few other months because he can't afford to keep the rent up, which is why I think he moved Ariane into that house so it could be free rent and it could give him more money each month. So now you're steady putting yourself in more debt, it seems, Martell.
The reason y'all don't think of the sales because we don't have this type of inventory. We don't have like no new multi-million-dollar properties on the market.
So he want to be the first to have multi-million-dollar properties on the market without a builder's license, without the knowledge of building a home, and through a company that is not even supposed to be open in the first damn place.
I feel this is something good for all of us,
Okay.
Us, meaning you, Destiny, and Chris Fletcher, who do not have a license himself because they were revoked.
Yeah. And did you give a timeline on when you said you would like for it to be closed, or
what do you mean?
How long would you, before you say I want to move into this thing, want to be on the market?
I mean, you did the last one. the last house that didn't sell, and you move Arion in there.
Yeah.
So if you build this one, how long?
Got a print, Chris.
Yeah, I think there's some collectively that we didn't.
See, now he don't know, so now let's collectively. He don't have a fucking idea what he's doing. He's bringing an idea to the table, hoping that they'll come in and give him all the ideas, and he gonna just run with it and play that he's and pretend to be the boss of this project. That's what it sounds like. Same shit he was doing when he and Melody were together. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Melody was making all the decisions. Melody had the builder's license. Melody was making all the business deals and or plans. Martell was putting on the suit and walking around like he was cum laude of the builders association. The nigga ain't built nothing. Nothing. Still don't have a clue. And he's trying to use Chris and his knowledge and his connections, as well as Destiny and her real estate license, in order to get his project off the ground. Still using people.
And come up with. Yeah, I feel that the three of us plus Kel, we come together and set a time frame.
So now you're adding a fourth person to this project. And it seems that everybody involved probably should not be involved. Okay.
Before you make your decision?
Yeah, in terms of like, okay, if it don't sell in this time frame, then yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So if the house don't sell in the time frame that you're telling everyone that you're expecting it to sell, then you don't know what's going to happen. So then everyone who's invested in this project with Martell will be out of probably whatever money they invested in this project. And they're going to be looking stupid just like Martell. I would not do business with Martell if someone paid me. But once again, he is doing what he's always done, pretended to be something that he's not, which is a builder. And he's coming up with all these damn ideas that he don't really have a blueprint for. Even though it's laying on the table, he still don't know what the hell he's doing. But again, I'm not sure how Chris Fletcher is going to be and how he's going to be of help to Martell with this project, being that his real estate license were revoked because of some fraudulent behavior that he was involved in. And then Destiny, I don't know what she's got going on, but I do know that come this month here, we're in December, she and LeBerica get ready to go back to court for the $20,000 that she owes him. And if she doesn't have it, it's possible she could be in jail, because she was ordered to have it paid by a certain time, and she's been filing motions to have it pushed back. And now that the time has come for them to be seen in court again, Destiny could be in a lot of trouble herself. So Martell, that takes two people out of the equation for you. I don't know who this other person is that you solicited to help with this project, but between you and this other person, I don't see it happening. Not a $3 million home when you, like I said, couldn't sell and or rent one that you built improperly for $300,000. But y'all put it in what y'all think about this, because this is a whole hot ass mess. I would not trust anything with Martell. But that is all for this video. It's very laughable. Yeah, child. Lord have mercy, Miss Flower Bloom. Lord have mercy. That's the only one that can have mercy on this situation. Please go ahead and comment on all the topics that we discussed. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you to my Maj, True TV Podcast, Tower, KBR, Sweet S, and Scorpion Miss and Rose. Thank you to all the content creators, Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi, JCD Creations, Deary Talk. Thank you, Queen Speaks TV, Shay Renee, if you're in the building. Thanks for being here as well. All right. Of course, all of my Caramelians. Thank y'all for stopping by as well. Let's have a great night. You guys sleep well, and I will see you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles. All right. Bye.